First extra credit assignment, we are going to play with shapes and text like we have been doing in previous assignments. And we are going to create text onto an image to, like, I guess, represent that image. So I am going to make a popsicle. If I go to my rectangle tool here and click it or press M, and I'm gonna make a rectangle here. I'm gonna make the fill black. With my direct selection tool up here, or I can press A. I'm gonna click this bullseye in the corner here. I'm gonna hold down Shift and click this one as well. And I'm going to bring them both down around those corners. And I'm gonna do the same on the bottom two, click, and then Shift and click, and I'm gonna round these two, but not quite as much. And then for the stick, I'm gonna take my rectangle tool and make a rectangle like that. Direct selection tool up top. I'm going to click these bottom two, click and Shift and click, and round that just a little bit. And then I'm going to move it so it's centered. And you can see I have a guide that tells me it's centered to the top object here. And then I'm going to make some type that like represents this object. So I'm going to write cool for the summer. Now you can see that this is all grouped here. I'm going to create outlines here. So with all of your types selected, go to type, create outlines. All right, and then I'm going to go to object, ungroup. So now you can see that each letter is its own image because it's now considered an illustration and not just text because of the create outlines. But I want each word grouped, so I'm going to reselect each word. So with my selection tool, I'm going to select cool, go up to object and group. I'm going to select for object group, the object group, summer object group. Okay. Now you can see when I click any letter that is an outline in each word, the whole word is selected. Okay. Go to your layers palette here and let us select the image. So I'm going to select the stick. I'm going to hold down Shift. I'm going to select the popsicle itself, and I'm just going to drag it above the words. And then I'm going to click each word and go up to Object, go down to Envelope, Distort, Make with Mesh. It's going to default 4 rows, 4 columns. That's fine. You don't need to worry about the settings of the envelope mesh. Just press OK. Select 4, Object, Envelope Distort, Make with Mesh, OK. Select the next word, Object, Envelope Distort, Make with Mesh, OK. I'm going to select Summer, Object, Envelope Distort, Make with Mesh, OK. All right, there's a reason we wanted to bring the image of the popsicle above the words, because now what we're going to do is grab the eraser tool, and with the popsicle selected, here's your eraser tool. We haven't worked with this yet, but all you have to do is click it and make sure it is at a small diameter. So you can make this bigger by pressing the right bracket, or you can make it smaller by pressing the left bracket. And I am going to make it about that big. And I'm going to make, with the popsicle selected, I'm going to make some curvy lines here. All right. 1, 2, 3. So I have 4 sections here. And you can see in your layers palette that it has put each section of the popsicle on its own sublayer under layer 1 here. Now, I don't mean to be a bad example, but we should probably label our layers. So stick, and then I'm going to do top 1. Oops, that's the bottom one. Top 4, actually. Top 3. Top 2. And top 1. Okay. So now let's go back to our selection tool. Let's select the first word here, cool. Holding shift, let's select the top of the popsicle as well. I'm going to go back to object up top, down to envelope distort, make with top object. All right, so you can see how it took that word and formed it into the shape of the top part of the popsicle. Let's click 4, shift click the second part, object, envelope distort, make with top object, click the third part of the image, object, envelope distort, make with top object, click the last word, click the bottom part of the popsicle, and envelope distort, make with top object. All right, so that is pretty much it for this one. If you did want to add color, you can, but you are going to want to add the color before you turn each word into mesh. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm just going to click Command Z like a whole bunch of times here. There we go. All right. Oops. All right. So if I selected each word that is grouped and change the color, there we go. And then go back to my eraser tool. If I select my popsicle, go to eraser. I'll make my lines again here. 1, 2, 3. All right. I have to remake each word with mesh here. All right. Now I can select the word and each part of the popsicle again, object, envelope distort, make with top object. And then we'll have this looking a little more like, I guess, a popsicle in the summer. Click that, envelope distort, make with top mesh, summer. Click the final part there. Envelope distort, make with top object, and then I guess I should probably change the color of the popsicle stick as well. So there you have it. So that is for extra credit. You do not have to use color, but you can. You can do a popsicle if you want. You can use the same words if you want, or you can create your own object. I'm asking you to do this 4 times. You can do it 1 time, you can do it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Each one will be worth 3 points for each object. So different images for each one. All right, thank you.